Joyride, 1957, novel of Intrigue by J.P. Wasmiller, chapter 119. The two finished eating by 7, and James told Delora he had some business to attend to and would return to the room and pick her up by 9 to go dancing. This would give her time to freshen up, as women put it. She told him that sounded good, so she went up to the room, and he went through the lobby, out the front door of the Benson, and onto the street. He hailed a cab and asked the cabbie to take him to St. Mary's Cathedral. As he got into the bright yellow checker cab, he looked around to see if any of his friends were following him. He saw no one but the priest from St. Patrick's Cathedral. He grabbed a taxi right behind him, and the two checker cabs drove the 10 or so blocks to St. Mary's Cathedral, south of downtown. James got out but did not notice the priest, who stopped his cabbie a block away. James walked up to the huge doors and pulled one open. He was somewhat surprised that it did open rather easily. He walked through the back of the cathedral and then down the main aisle. The lighting was not bright, but he could see well enough. The ceiling was high, and there were the usual stations of the cross highlighting the side walls, 7 on either side wall. In a couple of areas there were rows of small candles burning. He hoped one was still burning for him, a rather lax Catholic. He figured there must be, as he had survived not only D-Day and a Kansas tornado, but several more recent attempts on his life. He went up to the area of the altar and genuflexed and crossed himself. He hadn't done that for a long time, but he didn't think it would hurt. Maybe it would help. Highlighting the altar area were some beautiful paintings of religious figures and saints, and of course one of Mary. The altar itself held some silver dishes and 12 gold cups. He stared a long while at those cups.